What's the magic word to get some service around here?
Oh, hold your horses. I'll be with you in a minute.
Cool it, Granny. I haven't got time for this.
Oh, come on, knock it off. Oh! Oh!
Hello,
I don't believe it! I don't believe it!
One of your famous hugs.
Oh! Well, I see I can't let you go anywhere. What did you do?
Well, I was working on my place in the Olympics and kind of missed a hurdle.
Oh, yeah, I really believe that. Now, what are you doing? You coming, going? What are you doing?
Well, first I'm having breakfast with Frisco, and then I think I'm going into business with Anna.
What kind of business?
Private investigators.
Oh, honey, that's dangerous.
That's what makes it interesting. Listen, you think you could send a spot of coffee over there? The boy's looking anxious.
You got it. The pancakes are on me.
Morning.
Not bad. What about you?
Better now.
What do you want to talk about?
WSB.
On an empty stomach?
I've eaten.
There you go. You want some more, Frisco?
No, Ruby, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, I'll be back with your pancakes in just a moment.
It's not.
You're the only one who can tell me what I need to know, Robert.
About the WSB.
How to join.
You can't be serious.
I want to know how to join, and I want to know what to expect when I get in.
That's a tall order.
Ha ha, speaking of which, there you go, my darling. Put
Thanks.
flesh on the bones.
I'm not talking about hot cakes, Robert. I'm talking about the rest of my life.
You're talking about your life, your whole life, and nothing but your life. That's what the WSB demands, and it doesn't give back a whole lot in return.
Well, you handled it pretty well.
Appearances can be rather deceiving.
I'm not naive, Robert. I know what the deal is. I know it's not all glory and glamour. It's a lot of dirty work, and it doesn't scare me.
You don't know the half of it.
So tell me.
You're not going to let this rest, are you?
Not a chance.
Thank you for ruining my appetite.
Talk to me, please.
There's just so much I can say. When you cross that line, you enter into a different existence. There's no turning back.
I know that. But it's what I want, Robert. The way I'm going, I'll die of boredom. I mean, the police department isn't what I thought it would be. Huh? Petty thefts, parking tickets, speeding tickets, red tape. It's not for me.
There's no escaping that in the WSB.
Maybe so. But I know the kind of work I'll be doing is worth it. I do this for grunts.
Grunts move the world, Frisco. That's precisely what you are until your training is through. You work your tail off.
And I can handle that.
Reveille at 3 a.m. in the morning. 7 days a week. Torture called exercise before sunup. Slop for breakfast. Mud, sweat, and insults for lunch. All day hardship on your body. High-tech boggling on your brain. Sleepless nights so crammed with bookwork you think your eyes are going to pop. I've seen men tougher than you crumble.
I won't. Because I know what's waiting for me when I get through with all that stuff.
It's not stuff. It's study. It's weapons, it's languages, it's customs, it's machinery, it's the most sophisticated forms of electronics, it's preparations for situations you couldn't even begin to understand, and I can't even begin to talk about.
Would you listen to yourself? All of this turns me on the same way it turns you on.
There's no way to quite describe it, but the training is tough.
Well, so am I.
It's just the beginning.
Don't you think I can handle it?
Physically, yes. Emotionally, I don't know. What about your marriage? What about Felicia? What do you want to do about that?
You seem to handle yours all right.
Not very well, I think, sometimes.
Scorpio, it's Anna for you. She's as excited as you are about your new venture.
You see? We're all into something new.
We're not finished yet. Hello?
It's here. I can't believe it.
What?
My license. My license, it arrived this morning. I am now officially Anna Devane, private eye.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Now, listen, we need an office. I called the realtor and she's going to be over here shortly, and I want you to be here.
I've got a better idea. Why don't you two come over here?
There? Well, it's not very private.
That's the whole point. The sort of business that we're dealing in should be done out in the open. We want people to think they know what's going on.
Oh, good idea. Yeah, I'll call her. Her name's Joanna. Be nice to her, will you?
I'm always nice to everyone.
Yeah, all right. I'll see you shortly. Bye. Mwah.
Look, I don't have a lot of time, Robert. I gotta get to the department.
All right. You think about your marriage and you think about Felicia.
Hi. I need some girl talk.
Okay, well, we'll get rid of Robert and then we can have some.
Oh, well, maybe I should come back.
No, stay, please.
Well, I don't want to disturb you.
Look, I'm going to be disturbed if you don't come in. But maybe I should disappear and you can talk amongst yourselves.
Well, it's probably good that you're here because I could use your advice.
Oh.
About what? I couldn't imagine.
Frisco. You see, he wants me to get all dressed up tonight for some fancy dinner, but I don't know if I can handle it.
Why not?
He wants to tell me that he wants to join the WSB.
Oh, he wants to do that, does he?
Well, he hasn't actually said in so many words, but I get the feeling that's what this big night is leading up to.
I thought he was settled. I mean, I thought he was happy with being a detective and he wanted to start a family, doesn't he?
I don't know. But I do know Frisco, he's got something on his mind. And the way he's acting, it's really scaring me.
Give me an example.
Well, for days, he sees me. He looks at me, but he doesn't really see me. We can be in the same room, and yet he's a million miles away. He pretends to be interested in what I have to say, but he's really not. He's just into himself. There's no room for me. I think he's fallen out of love with me.
Oh, nonsense. He could never do that.
No, I don't believe that for a minute.
Do you think that maybe all of the strain and the stress from the past few weeks has changed something? Changed whatever it is that made him love me?
You haven't changed at all. Not one bit.
Yes, but he has.
Oh.
He's fallen out of love with me.
No, Felicia, that couldn't happen. It couldn't happen.
But it does happen to people. It happened to you and Duke. Oh, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Look. Here's my advice, whether you want it or not. Now, the guy still loves you. Believe me, you're still as cute and as beautiful as ever. There, done.
I'm just afraid that I'm losing him.
Come on. Couldn't possibly be losing him to another woman.
Oh, no, I can fight another woman. I just can't fight the WSB.
Look, don't try. Let me talk to him. Maybe I can discourage him.
Would you? Maybe he'd listen to you. I just don't know what else to do.
I'll tell you exactly what you do. You sit him down and you be straight with him and you be strong and you tell him exactly what he's doing to you and that you don't like it and you want him to talk to you
Nagging the
properly.
guy's not going to help.
No, I'm not nagging.
All right, well, complaining then.
It's not complaining.
It's complaining. Now, this is what you do.
Right?
You be loving. You be a woman. You be yourself. You
Typical
be
male.
tender. It's the bears and the honey. Or is it the bees?
The flies. You catch more flies with honey than vinegar.
She's absolutely right. You see?
Yes, I do. I have to go now.
Now, you know exactly what to do, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So you just remember what we said. Now do it.
Right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Bye. It's nice she came to us for advice, isn't it? It's rather like our first customer, almost. Well, I don't mean like, you know, first.